Hi, my name's Claire and today I'm going to be reviewing this new fridge freezer. The reason I'm stood so far back is because it is a very large fridge freezer. It stands almost 1.9 metres high, so I just wanted to make sure that I got the whole of its body in shot. So I'll just move a little bit closer now. First of all, what I want to show you is the fridge freezer that we're reviewing. It's the AEG S83420CTX2. Now that's been rated an A++ on its energy rating, so it's very, very economical, and will certainly be saving us a little bit of money on our energy bills. And as I said a moment ago, it's a very, very large fridge freezer, and you can see there the capacity for the fridge is 226 litres, which is certainly going to be holding a good weekly shop, plus a little bit more for us, which, you know, we're a sort of small family, so quite a bit of food. And as well, the freezer capacity just as good at 92 litres. The fridge freezer, as you can see, it obviously does come with a user manual, which we have had a look through, but in all honesty, it really is the most easiest thing to do. You simply plug it in and leave it a little while to cool down, and it's ready to go. So looking on the outside, as you can see, it's a very sleek, modern looking fridge freezer. It's got a handle that goes right the way from the top to the bottom of the fridge, and then again from the top to the bottom of the freezer there. The handle does come out quite far, so it's really easy to get your hand around the handle. Okay, so going into the fridge, you'll see we've got our top shelf there, ideal for holding jars and bottles of sauces. Just a little bit lower. Now all of these shelves can be moved. You'll see there are different areas to move your shelves up and down to whatever suits, you know, whatever you're going to be putting in your fridge. One of the great things that we've got on this one is a bottle rack, stainless steel bottle rack. Now that holds there are 2 litre bottles in there, which is fantastic. We've never really been able to chill any bottled drinks because we've not had the space, so this is fantastic. Another shelf just here, as I say, you can move that and play around with the height to what suits whatever's in your fridge. Another shelf just below that one, and then below that you've got the fresh box. Now the fresh box, you'll see it comes out lovely on gliders, so it's nice and smooth transition in and out. The fresh box is ideal for holding things like meat and fish. The reason being, it's slightly cooler in there than it is in the rest of the fridge. Now below that you've got the maxi box, and this really is maxi. This is the largest salad box I've seen in any fridge. I'll just pull that out. Again, nice and smooth. It's on gliders, so it's really, really easy to just pull in and out. It doesn't get stuck at all. It's very, very deep, you can see there, and large, so that's certainly going to be holding lots of fresh vegetables once we do the shop. Due to the size of the maxi box, you do lose a bit of space on the fridge door, but due to the size of the fridge, that really doesn't matter. That's not affected us at all. So you've got 3 shelves. The first one here, you can see we've got it holding a couple of cartons of milk and a filter jug. It has got this handy little extra, and I'm just going to take the milk out so you can see it in use. It's really, really simple little piece of plastic, but it does a great job. So you just slide that across like so, and you can see that's going to hold those 2 items in place. So when I'm opening and shutting the fridge, it's not going to be moving around at all. So if there's something that might have a loose lid, you're not going to have any spillages. Just above that, we've got another shallow shelf we've just used for a couple of small items. And then above that, now this is very high, and I'm just over 5'4", so it actually is a bit of a reach for me, but that's where we will obviously be keeping eggs and such like. You can see up there's a very bright LED light. perhaps with my height and the height of the fridge, and it might be the angle that I look in the fridge, I would say it's probably a little bit too bright, but my husband doesn't seem to see that as a problem, but he is a lot taller than me. So I'd say that's more of a height issue than a fridge issue. Now, as you can see, first of all, you've got your temperatures, fridge on the left, freezer on the right. They are there to be seen at all times, and you can adjust those if need be. I'm going to show you some of its functions. Now, this is all touch screen, so it's nice and simple to use. First of all, you've got your Coolmatic function. Now, Coolmatic will actually speed up the cooling process in the fridge when you're putting something in that might be at room temperature. Now, it doesn't affect anything that is in the fridge once you've put that in. It just speeds up the process to make sure that everything is evenly cool. And just moving along, now you can see there the little umbrella, and that's holiday mode. Holiday mode is great for if you're going away for a week or a couple of weeks when you're not going to be having any food in the fridge. Of course you don't want that sort of horrible smell that you might get once you've left your fridge for a while, but it also cuts down the energy it's using, so it's going to be saving you money on your bills. The next function there is Frostomatic. Pretty much does the same as what Coolmatic does, but it's for the freezer. So if I'm putting a chilled item from the fridge to the freezer, it's going to speed up the process of freezing those items without affecting the items that are already in the freezer. Okay, and just going to the next item on there, which is the Dynamic Air. Dynamic Air function basically makes sure that everything within this fridge is running at the same temperature. I won't be using that because I do like the idea of the fresh box and keeping meats and fish in a separate area. Now, just moving over to the next function. This is a great one actually, it's the timer. So you can see if I'm putting in an item, say I'm doing pastry, and pastry needs to be chilled for a certain amount of time before it comes out, I can set a timer. Now what I'll do, whilst I'll carry on with the review, is I'm going to set a 1 minute timer. It's really as simple as that. I've just pressed OK, and that will set an alarm off. Now the next function there you can see flashing is the lock. Now that's child lock. If I press OK there, child lock is on. No children, not that anyone would be able to reach it, but it's going to be able to press the power button or anything like that to switch that off. To reverse using any of the functions at all, you literally just reverse what you've done there. Okay, so that's the fridge area. I'm going to shut the door on that one now. Okay, and now just moving down, as you can see it's quite a large freezer area from the outside. It's all frost free. Okay, so we've got 3 drawers here, all good sizes. Top drawer, just quite a standard freezer drawer to be honest with you, but a good space for. Oh, you can hear, that's the alarm for the fridge going off saying that when 1 minute is up. So I'm just gonna, before I carry on, you can see there's no minutes left, and I'll just OK that. So back to the freezer. As I was saying, a very sort of standard freezer drawer you've got there. Again, you've got another maxi box in the freezer. This is once again it's maxi, it's large. You can see there's nice stainless steel handles as well on the freezer drawers for their handles. The middle drawer, the maxi box, is on gliders, so you can see it's nice and smooth in and out, no kind of pulling or tugging or uneven opening. And just try and get you an idea of the space in there. You can see it's a really deep, large drawer. And then you've got the bottom drawer. Again, they all have these stainless steel handles, which are a sort of brushed effect. And once again, that just comes out like any other freezer drawer. So that's our review of the AEG S83420CTX2, and we would certainly be recommending this to friends and family.